Welcome back to Keys Consumer Math and Personal Finance, Section 2.3, Conversion Between Systems, the last problem. Number 11 says, a box-end wrench is marked 11 millimeters. Convert this to a customary size in decimal form. A customary system is graduated in 16ths of an inch with fractions written in lowest terms stamped on them. What wrench in the customary system would be closest in size to the 11 millimeter wrench? Now, any of you that have worked with tools know that they come in two sets of sizes. They come in metric sizes and they come in customary sizes, and they're not interchangeable. And what they're asking us to do here, though, is convert to a closest size. Sometimes you have to make things work, and so what would be the closest size to the 11 millimeter wrench in the customary system? Before we do the problem, though, and do all the conversions, I'm going to write out a list of graduated fractions graduated by a 16th of an inch, and I'm going to write their decimal equivalents underneath them. So here it is. I wrote out a series of graduated fractions, each a 16th apart, and then I converted them to their decimal equivalents to make a little table, just to make things a little easier for us later. Okay, but the tools, the customary tools, are stamped with those 1/16, 1/8, 3/16, 1/4, those numbers on them. And just like a half is 0.5, a quarter is 0.25. Those are the decimal equivalents, but we don't. I just wanted to write it out for you so that it would be easier to convert a little later. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our problem here. So we want to know if we have 11 millimeters, what is the closest in the customary system? So I'm going to go to inches because all of these fractions are parts of an inch. So I'm going to start with my 11 millimeters over 1. I always put it over 1. And then I'm going to multiply it by a series of ratios that are equivalent to 1. So I'm going to go from millimeters to centimeters because I know that I can go from centimeters to inches. So there are 10 millimeters and 1 centimeter. They're next to each other on that stair-step chart. And then I can go from centimeters to inches. And we know that there are 2.54 centimeters. That would be a good thing to memorize. 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. And when I cross-cancel and multiply all these out, millimeters cross-cancel with millimeters, centimeters with centimeters, and I'm left with just inches. So then I have 11 inches on the numerator, and I have 25.4 on the denominator, and when I work that out, I get 0.4331 inch, which is approximately what up here? What number is that closest to? So if I look at my decimal equivalents, it's closest to this one. So it's approximately 0.4375. That's what's closest to, which is the same thing as 7/16 of an inch. So my metric 11 millimeter wrench would be closest to a 7/16 inch wrench in the customary system. If y'all have any more questions over this or any of the problems in 2.3a video, bring them to class next time you come.